This video covers section 9.4, simplifying radical expressions using properties of radicals. Objective 1, use the product property to multiply radical expressions. The product property applies to radicals that have the same index. Consider the two different expressions. Square root 4 times square root 9. Square root 4 is 2, square root 9 is 3, so we take 2 times 3 and we get 6. If we put the 4 and the 9 underneath the same radical, the square root, 4 times 9 is 36, and the square root of 36 is 6. Since they both arise at the same result, we can conclude that you can split a radical up over its factors and vice versa. It's justified by the product property. We know that a times b to some power is a to the nth times b to the nth. And radicals are rational exponents. So if we rewrite the nth root of a times the nth root of b as a to the 1 over n times b to the 1 over n, then we can use this product property and put the 1 over n on the outside, and then that's the nth root of a times b. So that justifies the fact that nth root of a times nth root of b is the nth root of a times b. So if they have the same index on the radical, then we can just assume them all underneath the same radical and multiply them. If they're both cube roots, cube root of 5 times 4 is the cube root of 20. The square root times the square root, we multiply x minus 1 times x plus 1, and we get x squared minus 1. If they're both fifth roots, then we can multiply them 6c times 7c squared, which is 42c cubed. This leads me to a couple practice problems for you to try. I encourage you to press pause on your video and work these out, and come back when you're ready to see the solution. Now that you've had a chance to work these out, I'll work these out with you. Square root of 13 times square root of 5, we multiply 13 times 5, and we get the square root of 65. Fourth root of 6 times the fourth root of 35, we multiply 6 times 35, and get the fourth root of 210. Letter C, we multiply x minus 7 times x plus 7. And when you FOIL that out, you get x squared minus 49. Both of them being seventh roots, we multiply 5p times 4p cubed, giving us 20p to the fourth. Seventh root of 20p to the fourth. And this concludes the video for section 9.4, simplifying radical expressions using properties of radicals. Objective 1, use the product property to multiply radical expressions.